broadcasting.
That'll make a difference too in our grade.
I would be ticked if we did all this without practice. Okay, so number 1 is 0.986 for sure.
Yes. Yes. We're on the same page now.
Yes. If you want, I was watching the videos for this, and it does show a simple way to find the standard deviation of them. If you go to correlate, the bivariate, put them in, but in options, click in means and standard deviation and hit continue. Then right at the very top, it says descriptive status, and it's like head length, mean, standard deviation, body length, mean, standard deviation. So it makes it super easy to get those if you wanted.
Okay, right there, we click on means and standard deviation.
Mm-hmm.
And then continue, and then okay. And
then it's 14 point whatever and 108 point whatever, right? Times each other.
Yes. Oh, that is a lot easier.
Yeah, I saw that on the video. I was like, oh, thank you. That made my life a lot more simple.
I did this in like 3 different steps.
Yeah, so that will definitely help us. I'm going to go grab my calculator really quick. All right, I got 1,534.215.
Yep.
Okay, and then just create the scatter plot for the next one. Does it matter which one you put on the y-axis and on the x-axis?
I don't think so, because it's still going to kind of give the same, I think, because I did it backwards from what he's got in the answers.
Did yours come up positive or negative?
The 986?
No, just the scatter plot. I'm wondering if you switch them, if it will come up positive or negative, like the opposite. Does that make sense?
It kind of looks the same to me.
Okay.
Back and forth between the two, kind of. Let's see. Enable editing. We'll just make it a little bigger. It's kind of got the same shape. Just a.
Okay, yeah, they're both positive, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so discuss it is, it's a pretty strong positive, or what is it, positive linear relationship.
Yes, it's a very strong.
Yeah, between the head length and the body. So a positive association, I think it is
positive linear relationship. I think that's all they need.
Awesome. Okay, number 5, and just kidding.
There is no number 5.
All right.
So let's go on and do some work here, huh?
Yes.
That is done. Group meeting.
Okay, so we need to do the Old Faithful save.
Is yours opening up? The attachment here opens up in Excel.
I'm gonna try to see if it is in the other as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Close all that down. Don't need
Okay,
those
you can open it in
anymore.
SPS if you go to the statistics thing.
Just closing these other ones I got open now that I don't need. No. Okay. What are we opening? Oh, the
Okay, so I have it open, so I'm gonna go ahead and start.
Okay. Boom, there we go. I'm opening up now. Back to this. Let's start. Yes, I want to start now. Yes, I did that. True. And we participated. Yes. Correlation coefficient is used to quantify, excuse me. Direction and strength of linear association between two variables. So, direction and strength of the linear relationship, right?
The direction and strength of the linear relationship. That's what I'm thinking, but let's double check just in case.
So
Yeah, so we need to
tells
be
us
able
the
to
direction and
describe
strength of the linear association between two variables.
Yeah. All right, so A, right? The direction and strength of linear relationship.
That's what I would.
All right, and number 4, if the correlation coefficient is negative, when one variable increases, the other one decreases. So C.
Yeah. Correlation coefficient is affected by outliers.
Yeah, I was gonna say that one is.
So it is significant. So the effect of outliers on the correlation is not, that should be false, right?
Yes. Okay, then we need to go to the SPS here. Man, I'm feeling good about this chapter.
We said that a couple weeks ago and we struggled.
That's true.
All right.
Okay, so I'm getting 0.901.
Okay, this gave me no data whatsoever when I opened this. What the heck? Let's close this. Let me open it up again. Old Faithful. Why did that not give me any data? There we go. Got some data now.
Okay.
Let me do this real quick. And continue. Okay. So would you get 0.901?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I got to. The covariance. All right. Multiplication. So, so did you do the math yet?
Yes, I did, and I got 13.981, but then it says round to 1 decimal place, so that would be 14.0, right?
I believe so.
That's,
Because you're just rounding, if you got to round up.
yeah. Because if you're rounding, that would mean 8 would make the 9 a 10, which would make, I'm going to go with 14.0, even though that makes me nervous, but that's rounding it, so. Okay. The next ones look a little long.
Questions 8 through 13 associate the scatter plot with the correlation coefficient.
Okay, so C would be 8, right? Because it's just super scattered. There's no negative or positive. Because it's 0.
Okay, so if R equals 1, it would be going up, right?
Sorry, I was looking at the thing. So 1, yes, would be headed this way. And 1 is like a super straight line. So it would be A. Yeah.
10, then on the flip side would be D,
Yes.
because it's -1.
Mm-hmm. And then the 95 positive would be B.
Would be B. -95 would be E.
Yep. And then
Which
the
means F is a -0.6.
-6 would be F, yeah.
If we did it right.
Yeah, those are right. I'm pretty confident there. All right, the correlation coefficient between the self-efficiency data. So we just have to open that, right?
And I had that open earlier too.
I had that open earlier too.
Of course.
Man, we're almost done. This is like the first time it's taken us a half hour and under.
So let's ask for the correlation coefficient.
Sorry,
Efficacy, right?
mine is opening the SPSS and won't let me click on anything right now, so I can't see.
Because my one in the book. Okay, let me close this. Don't save the contents because I got all that information.
Okay, so it is asking the correlation coefficient, what is the times, whatever. Okay, so for R, I got 0.728.
2.8, which is in the book. Score.
Is that what you're getting for 14?
I'm in the process of doing it, but it's got to be right because, well, that's what the book's got.
Okay.
0.728, yeah. Because one of the things in the book here is using the math self-efficacy.
Yeah.
Easier way to figure that out. 0.728, got it. Covariance of the score, round to 2 decimals. It's going to be 11.19. Or it should be. Let's look at the information.
11.184 is what I got.
Really? 184. The book's got 1.1. No, let's see. So we got 0.728 times.
You're doing 0.728 times 0.93854, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I got 11.184 also. I don't know why the book's got something different.
I'm
So it should be
wondering if
11.18.
it is.
You know what? They did rounding already.
You mean
that's why.
they rounded it to like 939?
Yeah, in the book they use 16.37 and 939.
Yeah.
But we're not supposed to. We're not supposed to be able to. We don't round to the end supposedly, which gives us 11.184. 18.
Even if you just round the confidence rating mean one to 0.939, so all of them are at 3 decimals, it gives us 11.189, which would be 11.19.
Yeah. So what are we putting in there?
I'm putting 11.19.
All right.
You're welcome to put the other one if you would like.
All right. We ready to submit?
Yep. Woo! All right. So yes, round 2, 3.
Which is interesting because every other don't round to the end.
Yeah, that is weird. I'm not sure why. That's really weird. All right, sounds good. Well,
Sweet.
Oh, so I emailed the teacher the revision of the thing, and he hasn't gotten back to me yet, but it is in. So for the design the study, I will email him today and ask him where that is. Because I did fix everything, and then I sent you the fixed copy, and that's why it was like the proportions. So that's what it was. So at first we just had the mean, and he was like, okay, but the mean is always going to be different because there's more. Of course, there's more in the regular M&Ms. So he's like, if you do the proportion, then it takes the amount into consideration as well. So it doesn't matter that you. What was that?
When did you send that to me?
I sent to you. I sent it in the project data thing that we have.
Oh, okay. So that's.
But it's in like, yeah. So you said, I do have another question. Did you resubmit the design study? I still have an F on it. I said, yes, I resubmitted it a while ago. I still have an F on it as well. Oh, wait, just kidding. That's to collect the data. Okay, so the one I sent before yours, I asked if you had the data for the M&Ms. I attached the design the study to that.
That's the okay, I'm looking at that right now. And this is what you resubmitted?
Yeah, so that has the proportions, because the only thing he said, at least to me, let me open it here or get the details of what he said. He said, we got an F on it because he says like the research question stated correctly, the population you're studying correctly, all of those he said we didn't do. So I went through and like matched them with the book to double check. So those should all be done. And he said, write out your hypothesis not only as an English statement, but as a math equation as well. So I only had the English statement. So I went through and did the math. He said, will you be using means or proportions? Take a look into my intro write-up for week 8 for some ideas on that. So I switched it to proportions because means, anyways. And he said, define more about your randomization. How will you ensure random selection within the store?
Yeah.
So I said that we were getting random stores and the 5th one from the top. So the store's random and then the 5th is from the top.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I saw that and I'm like, oh, okay. So I guess I'll hit up a few different stores.
Yeah, sorry. Anyways.
No, that's fine.
So I switched all of those, and then I also went through and tried to match the rubric as well. Yeah. And let me see when I resubmitted that. So, I don't know. I can't see when I okay. It says I submitted it on the 10th, and then I resubmitted it the next 5 days later. So.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. And I will email him and see where or why that's not, if he just hasn't got to it yet or what. But that has been resubmitted a while ago, like 15 days ago. So I'm not sure why he hasn't addressed that yet. So.
Sweet.
Anyway, I will.
Alrighty.
Hopefully he replies back by Thursday, and I will let you know.
Sounds good. Thank
Okay,
you.
sounds good. See you later, Jeremy.
See ya. Bye.